What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Brighton career mode. Welcome back to the channel. And yes, we are back on the Brighton career mode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, as it helps me grow the channel as well. Let's aim for 100 subscribers by the end of this year. So we're in November, midway, 20th of November when I'm recording, and we've got 85 subs, so hopefully we can hit that 100 mark, which will be a lot, and will just really make my day. And yeah, that's just my goal for this year, and hopefully we can achieve that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, as it helps me out a lot. But we've got a big episode coming up, 15 minutes long. There obviously has been a bit of a bit of a slowdown in uploads in the last, let's say, 3 days in the Brighton career mode, only because I have got my hands on Football Manager, so I really did want to start a save on Football Manager, and I'm really loving it. So yeah, I'll be uploading at least I'll be trying to upload at least 5 to 6 times a week. Just a bit busy at the moment, so trying to get ahead of things. So if you guys leave a comment and I don't reply to it for like a day or two, that's why. But we've got a very big game coming up against Everton, who are, I think, 13th or something like that in the league. We are obviously doing very well. Brighton, we've made a few great signings in January, and the signings have been very, very good, and they've made a good impact, as we take the lead just over midway through the first half, 30 minutes in. Solly March, who I thought was going to be a much better player, but he's been very quiet in this career mode. But he gets his first goal in the Premier League campaign, and he's played like 15 games, but that's not to worry about, as long as the whole team is performing, and we've got other players performing. That's all that matters. If we're getting results, that's all that it matters. And then just 5 minutes later, Evan Ferguson, I can't get over how good he is, scores a goal. Very, very good goal, dribbling past and taking the finish against Pickford. But Everton, towards the second half, were starting to pick up a bit of the momentum, and Ashley Young, actually, the man who's the oldest player, I believe, in the league, at 40 years of age, maybe even 41, but yeah, he scores a goal and halves the deficit as we go into the first half. So yeah, we couldn't keep the 2-0 lead going into the first half, so yeah, it was going to end 2-1. But yeah, to be honest, this second half, nothing really did change. The scoreline definitely did stay the same, and yeah, nothing really happened. So it did end 2-1, and we're gonna go into this next match against Tottenham Hotspur, but quickly, I just do want to show you and keep an update of our rating and how we're doing in the objectives. Obviously, with the youth development, we're doing very, very well. Brand exposure, we've also done that, so 2 of the 3 medium priorities have been done. Another priority here, short term, is in the Europa League to reach the semi-final. Obviously, we got the grip of death. But also says here, win the to get. Let me rephrase that. Reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. We've done that. We are in the round of 16, and we're playing a team called Tottenham Hotspur. So, very, very tough opponent to come up against. This is our 3rd time playing them this season, so very, very. We've played them a few times, and we're going to go in with a semi-rotated squad, but also a squad that can and should be quite capable of beating Spurs. So, yeah, according to the game, Son Heung-min is top scorer of the FA Cup, so got to keep a very big eye on the South Korean international, as Spurs, who took the lead early on. 15 minutes in, Jonathan David, this man did give us a few problems when we did play against him at home, but when we played Spurs at this stadium here, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, very beautiful stadium I add, but we did smack them 3-1, but it might not be that simple this time because, it's a cup game and Spurs do really want to get pretty far through this one because, they do want to win that trophy, which they haven't been able to do for a certain amount of years, but they have a good chance to do it now. They have a good squad, good manager, and the only team in their way right now is ourselves. So Mitoma does go ahead and level the scoring, and the first half would end at 1-1, a goal apiece. Jonathan David and Karu Mitoma both having their say. And, the man that we kept quiet for a good period of time, 50 minutes or so, Heung-min Son, he goes down the line and, had just a little too much space. Rico Lewis, just off his line a little bit, got pushed up and carried away a little bit too much. And the score was 2-1, but nevertheless, we go down on the other side. And Karu Mitoma, who's having a very, very good game, and this game is starting to get pretty dramatic as we level the scoring once again. It's been the story of the game, but we level the scoring for the second time in this match. So 2-2, and this game could go in any direction, but unfortunately, it will. Very unfortunately, it will go the way of Tottenham Hotspur so far as we're looking. Spurs make it 3-2. I did get the ball. I thought the game just ruined me there as I tried to clear it. As I was holding the clear button, Spurs did pile on, and just like I just didn't have any time to get rid of it. Hopefully we can do something about it. But very interestingly enough, we go 3-2 down, and just Spurs do look to make it 4-2, but very, very good save from our young keeper Verbruggen to keep us in the game. But unfortunately, Spurs kept on piling on the pressure, and that duo there, Son Heung-min and Jonathan David, just tearing our defence to pieces right now in this game, but making it 4-2. Those two look like they are very deadly combination of those two. So we go 4-2 down, and unfortunately with 9 minutes remaining, we might not have enough time, but we do have a consolation goal, make it 4-3 with 2.5 minutes left of normal time, and we do have added time as well, so we could maybe squeeze this game back and equalise it, but a Dingra to make it 4-3, but unfortunately we don't have much time, and time was against us. And this game was going to end 4-3, and Spurs do knock us out in a very, very dramatic game against Spurs. But Chelsea, Spurs, all go through West Ham. We actually did get one of the hardest draws, as you guys can see. Wigan were there, West Ham, and teams of that caliber were there as well. But we got drawn against a very tough Spurs side. But what can you do? That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But with the scouting report up next, we couldn't really find anybody amazing, but we did find no one from the Brazilian, unfortunately no one from Brazil, but from Italy we did find two quite interesting players there. One of them I did let go because I just feel like because this career mode is going to probably last about 4 seasons minimum. Would like to get some of those players sort of, in the starting 11 or in the sub bench, hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna go into this match against Fulham, and ended up being a 2-2 draw. Which I didn't realise Fulham are having an absolute belter of a season. I mean, 27 games in, and they're sitting in the 5th position. I just did not expect them to be in that position. So yeah, so very interesting league table this season is shaping out to be. We're currently sitting in 7th position, and Fulham are in the 5th position. So very interesting. But we're gonna go in a next match against Nottingham Forest, and we also get a 2-2 draw. This time it is at home. But hopefully we can pick up our form again, because that's 2 draws in a row, and that's not quite what you want to be looking for. Still yet to win. We've only won 1 match this episode against Everton. That was a very close one. But this scout report here for England, trying to see if there's anybody in the area here in Brighton, if there's anybody good that we can scout out, and across the country, across the UK, if there's anybody special. But we just could not find a single player of that's we are interested in. So yeah, hopefully we can go ahead and take on Liverpool now, and it's going to be very chaotic game, because last time we did face Liverpool, we actually bet them 3-1 and took all 3 points when we did play at home. But it's going to be a very different story, I have a feeling, because at Anfield, you just do not, you don't really come away with many results, but when you do, it is a special one. So hopefully we can, I'm hoping for a draw here, but Liverpool having such a great season. They're currently in 2nd position, so very, very good for them. But we do go 1-0 down very early on to this man right here, Luis Diaz. Puts Liverpool 1-0 up, and our hope did not get any better as we go 2-0 down. Ryan Gravenberch, the fellow Dutch man, makes it 2-0, and this Liverpool team, despite not having Van Dijk or Szoboszlai or Nunes on, none of those players are on. They're all on the bench, I believe. But yeah, they are beating us 2-0 and quite comfortably. We haven't had particularly any chances, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, we didn't really have many chances. So Liverpool's defence was great. Matip and Gomez doing very good. Obviously Trent, I don't think he's at the club anymore. He's made a move away from Liverpool, the Scouse man. But yeah, do foul Diogo Jota at the edge of the box, and yeah, Mohamed Salah is stepping up and finished that one beautifully. I couldn't really do anything about that one, but it was a great curler in between the 2 heads that did jump in the wall, but we couldn't block it there. Unfortunately, we couldn't, prevent another goal, but things just got from bad to very worse, as Dohout fouls Mohamed Salah in the box, and Salah could make it 4-0, but thanks to this man right here, Verbruggen, to make another great save. But it's Mo Salah just cooking up down that right hand side, and Stupinian just cannot keep him contained, and it's going to be a very, very tough result against Liverpool, as it is going to be a 4-0 defeat at Anfield, and it's going to be very, very not enjoyable ride back home to Brighton, and it's not going to be a very good final and end of this episode. So yeah, not looking too great, as the game does finish 4-0 at full time. So yeah, this table looks like that, and yeah, we currently sit in 8th. Obviously, we've still got a game to play. We're going to be coming up against Brentford, Arsenal, Burnley, and even Manchester City in the next episode. So come back and stay tuned. But click the video on screen if you guys do enjoy. But make sure you hit that like button and subscribe with the bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.